Hello, hello. Oh, sorry for the delay. Oh, it's Halloween and the kids are ringing at the door the whole time. So I was about to start like 2 or 3 times and it was like, yeah. Always in that moment I wanted to start was like, okay, it's ringing. Back to the door, opening the door, giving some candy to the kids, and then returning to my place to start the stream. And then again, it was ringing. So, yeah. But now I'm there and I'm feeling good. Yeah, thank you very much. Uh, I'm getting back to life. I mean, I'm back to life since I think somewhere around Tuesday. I was already in the office and everything, so all good. It's just like this, let's say, after, yeah, like this outfade of the flu, but all good. Nothing to worry about. It's the typical autumn blues, the typical autumn flu every year again. So we have a few current. We have already a few contributions here in the stream, and I'm really happy about it as always. So yeah, I mean, we have now. I mean it's 8. It's 7:30. I think that's still good. And I think we have enough time. And I would again do it like this to start the stream. I was partying outside. Okay. Yeah. I would say we will start or we will do 2 hours straight from the start of the feedback session. Again, we will do 2 hours and we will do 10 minutes each track. That was pretty good. I don't know what's going on outside. The purchase happening or something, I don't know. I'm going crazy or the screen isn't in the center. I've heard you have to close the window and open it again, and then it's 16 to 9. Because I'm streaming on as 16 to 9, you have to restart the app or something. I don't know. Good question. A few people did it like this and it worked. Yeah, we have still time. I would give like, let's say, something about 10 minutes or something. Or let's say 8 to maybe to get a few further contributions for the Feedback Friday. So feel free to join the session today. We have again a lot of familiar names or only familiar names. I have seen all these names already in the list the last few weeks, and I really appreciate that we have already something like like a community which is coming from week to week. I really appreciate that. But if you are interested in the feedback from my side, feel free to join. You can always contribute one track and I will listen to one of your tracks, give you feedback, and yeah. You can see, or you can do whatever you want with the feedback. You can work on a track, but you don't have to. From the laptop works, yeah, perfect. I have to start the stream on my phone. Give me a sec. My dog is escalating. No, 16. Emma. Komm mal hier hin. Just want to show you something because it's super cute. Look at this. Look at this little Dracula here. Dracula. Little small Dracula. So. Oh, beendet? Something insta froze, yeah. I see. Interesting. Yeah. What happened? Instagram hasn't frozen. It break down. So I don't know what's the problem. Maybe my internet connection is bad. Instagram, I don't know. I have problems with Instagram nearly every time in a way. I don't know why. It's not the platform for live streams. People really like it's not the platform for it. I really have to switch, I think, from Instagram. It's a pity because I mean Instagram is the biggest platform, but it's the baddest platform for live streams. Please try again later. Yeah. Let's try it again via Instagram. If not, we have to go on YouTube. Only. It is how it is. I can change it. Files. Send it. Streaming. That's what the system is saying. But let's see. Live. So. Let's see. Live. I don't know why, but it's bugging. It's bugging, but it is how it is. I can't change it. Maybe try it via YouTube. YouTube is safe. Leo Funk is giving props to Iglo. Yeah, Iglo's doing a good job, for sure. If you want to join via YouTube, it's also possible. My YouTube channel is linked in my link in bio as well. So maybe YouTube is easier. First of all, because it's it's the better tool, I think, for live streams, but also because Instagram sucks live stream wise. Yeah, the stream is better, yeah, for sure, on YouTube. Iglo, you really have like a fan base here in my live stream. Yeah, we have always Iglo tracks here. That's also, or not always, but we have Iglo tracks from time to time. I appreciate that. I'm also a fan of records of you, so always appreciate to see contributions also by Iglo here. But of course, all the others who are contributing here are also very good. And we had a lot of, or we had already a few really banging tracks here on the Feedback Friday, which I really appreciate. So yeah, very nice. Just give me a sec. I need something to drink. I will quickly grab something to drink, and I will be back in a second, and then we will start. So short break. After the break, we will get back on stream and listening to your tracks. So, back. I would say we will start now. So, again, you can always contribute during the stream. The link is in my bio, so you can always join the session and put something in the queue. Each track has 10 minutes. So we will take time to listen to the tunes and to give feedback. I think or last week has shown that 10 minutes is more than enough. Of course, if we do 11 or 12, also not a problem, but yeah, a limit is definitely good, and it worked pretty well. And we will keep it like this. And yeah. Did I forget something? No, I think not. Okay, so 10 minutes each track. If you want to join the session, just put your track in the queue, link in bio. And I would say we will start. The first one is Namhar. Namhar, are you here? Let me know, mate. Just to know if you are listening or not. You can send a track via link in bio. Go on the link in bio and on the okay, you found it. But for everybody, go on the link in bio. On the top of the page, there's a link October 31st, Feedback Friday. And that's the next uplink. You're joining the queue, and your name is going to show up here in the list. Super easy. So very, very, very good system. Namhar is there on Instagram. Perfect. Just let me check the chat real quick if I haven't overseen anything. Or if I have overseen anything. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Iglo. Yeah, I would really appreciate to see more people, more established, or yeah, more, let's say, yeah, people who are longer, let's say, in the scene and contributed on big labels and stuff, regular playing artists as well. So I would really appreciate that. So I think it's also very important to have these people and the opinion of them to see what they would suggest to do or what they would change on the track. It's super important to have this feedback, you know? And if you get it from people who are like playing in a live concept or in front of people, it's definitely better. So now I think I have kids in front of the door again. Yeah, okay. Let me open the door for a second. I'm coming back. Nah. That's the thing. I think like I started like 3 or 4 times. I wanted to start the stream 3 or 4 times, and every time people are in front of the door, ringing bell, and again, for real. The problem is trick or treat, you know. Somebody got a solution or something for this? Yeah, okay. And very annoying. But it is how it is. I mean, I can't change it. It's Halloween, people. So Three Pack Friday. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I will find a chance to stream tonight for sure. So, people, I think I've turned everything out. I turned everything off, so all the lights are out outside. It's just like this light in my office now, which is on. But the problem is it's on the street side, so everybody who's coming to the house is seeing the light, and of course they're like, somebody's at home. Let's ring. We will get something. But it's crazy. I mean, it wasn't that Halloween wasn't a topic in Germany, but since I think like 1 or 2 years, or maybe like since 2 years or something, it's getting more popular here in Germany. And I mean, here in the town I'm living in Felbert, which is like more landside, so a lot of young families with kids and everything. So yeah. But yeah. So I think it's good time to start. Namhar is here. I think I already see him. Namhar here. Namhar, you still here? Maybe we thought like, okay, this stream will never happen because of all the kids in front of the door. So I would start. What do you think? Yes, here, perfect. That's the only shit on the system. When I click on the link, it's start. Oh, this time not. Okay, perfect. Only 12 p.m. here. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Where are you from, local analyst? 12 p.m. Mate, it's like 8 hours. Yeah, for Leo Funk, it's at 6 a.m. Dude, man. I really appreciate that you're hanging still in this in the stream at 6 a.m. It's so crazy. So I will put the timer on. No, that's the wrong one. Where's my timer? Is this one? No, wrong. Eh? Oh! That's the problem. I need my phone for the stream to check it parallelly. If everything works and no problems with the sound and stuff. So I have to use my watch. So, United States, Portland, Oregon. Okay, crazy, man. Hardcore techno head, bro. Yeah. Techno ultra. Techno hooligan. So, Namhar, your body unmastered. 10 minutes from now. So, let's go. We will start this Feedback Friday. Okay. My headphones. Okay, now they're working. I have to start from the beginning because my headphones were in plug. So. Yeah, let's hope that in the next 10 minutes nobody will ring at the door. And if yes, then it is how it is. Then they have to do their job. They have to do what they have to do. I will stay here and listen to the track. Have you layered the kick or something? Or do you have a layered kick, or do you have like just one kick sample? Record, whatever. No audio on the stream. Yeah, give me a sec. Wonderful. Why? I don't know why. But thank you. That's always super important. I need that feedback because I'm not always checking my OBS. So let's restart. Let's restart. Rewind. So everybody can listen to the track, not only me. I think I have a problems at Instagram again. Is everybody hearing me at Instagram? Because my stream is broken right now. Here on my phone. Just let me know in this chat if you can hear me. You can join the queue, go on the link in bio. On top of the page there's a link to Next Up, and you can put your track in the queue and I will listen to it. And that's crazy. Okay, we have problems today. Instagram is having its own Halloween party glitch, yeah. Hey, crazy. Verdammt, fuck. Yeah, I really like Instagram mafia. Fucking bullshit. What is wrong with Instagram? I don't get it. Yeah, give me a sec. Now it's working again. Now it's okay. No, it's not. The live was quit. Hey, that's total bullshit. So it looks like, I'm not sure, but it looks like that Instagram has problems today. That's now the second time. I never had this before. I mean, I had the problem. I had the problem with streaming for an hour, you know, and then after 1 hour, Instagram they quit the stream, and you have to reconnect, and then it's going, yeah, and you can continue streaming. But the thing is, I didn't stream for. I didn't even stream for 30 minutes. I don't know. I can't even say what the problem is, to be honest, because everything is set it up like before, or like always. Also, like the sound is breaking down the whole time. Now you should hear it again. What shall I do? What's the problem? Account as expired, streaming. So YouTube is online. And Instagram is offline. Why? I don't get it. I don't even know why. Okay, maybe I will try it again for last time. Yo, chill, bro. Chill Instagram. I think I will try it for last time on Instagram. And I'm here. No worries. It's okay if you're here. We have a few people here on YouTube, so this is also good. Shall I try Instagram again? I don't know if the other people's if the other people are coming to YouTube, but let me try it again for last time. If it's not working, I will stay only on YouTube. Sorry for this hustle, guys. I hope you can forgive me this time. Feedback Friday. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there are too many people live on Instagram because of Halloween? Is this possible? I don't know. I never had this problem before, and I went live for a few times now on Instagram. And everything worked pretty smooth so far. So let me check. Daten werden gesendet. Streaming. Also, YouTube is streaming. Let me check. Let's see. Maybe this time it's working. I don't know. But I will also make a story. Today is really difficult. Yes, it's working here. Yeah, it's working, but let's see how long. Instagram Live. Just teilen. Just let me put the link in the story. Bullshit. Really like YouTube live stream. Okay. Yeah. Problematic. Yeah, Never Place is a very nice track. What, I don't know, Iglo, was Never Place a track I've charted? Or was it, I think it was not Never Place, it was, how was the track name? Yeah, I'm giving feedbacks. You can join via the link in bio if you want. Just go into my link in bio, top of the page. There's Feedback Friday, October 31st. Put your track in the list, and we will listen to it as soon as its turn. I love the snoring of the Frenchie. Yeah. Trust me, if you're trying to sleep at night and you have to hear this snoring all the time, it's really annoying. But yeah, she's pretty cute. But no washing machine today. But no washing machine today. So that's really stupid. Okay, let's hope that Instagram won't break down again. But if it breaks down, it breaks down. I can't change it. Yeah, it was introspection, right? So if you want to join, everybody on Instagram, if you want to join the stream and you don't want to to have the bad quality, instead you want to have the good quality, join the stream on YouTube. I think it's better. So Namhar, you are here on YouTube now, which is definitely the better platform. I would really love to establish YouTube even more, but it's still like the more, let's say, unpopular page I have. So I would definitely need more, let's say, follower on YouTube. My main page is, of course, Instagram. I'm also trying to make it a big more or to gain more audience on TikTok as well. But yeah, TikTok Live is very problematic, to be honest, because they don't accept any like streaming platforms, and I need OBS for streaming because it wouldn't work in any way without OBS. That's the shit. And you don't have a MacBook or an Apple application for the TikTok Live, which I really can't understand, because I mean, come on, I think nearly everybody has an Apple MacBook or something, or iMac or whatever. Of course, maybe more people are having Windows PCs, but come on, to be honest, like Apple is nearly the same. But yeah, or Twitch. I've tried Twitch, and I also have Twitch account, so maybe we will also try to do Twitch. Let's see. I think YouTube is the more popular page, or the more established page. But yeah, maybe Twitch. Let's see. But enough talking. Enough for today. No, not enough for today. Enough talking about other stuff. Let's go to the tracks now. So Namhar is here. I've already started the track and everything, and we have to restart it. So let me just check if everything is good. So streaming. Okay. Let me check if the sound is fine. The connection broke down. I don't know why, but if you have problems with the sound, let me know immediately in the chat. so I can react on it and yeah, fix it. So Namhar, your body. Hopefully it works now. So it looks like it works. You can hear me 10 minutes from now. And yeah, we are listening now to Namhar's track. My first question was if Namhar layered the kick, because I have somehow the feeling that the kick is the layers are like delayed just a bit, but it's like Can you hear that? I don't know through which advice you listen, or which, or if you're listening over headphones or whatever. It's a low end perk. I think we have again very heavy low end, very common problem. So you're not the first one. You can always hear that if you have like a very like heavy presence in the sub bass frequency, and then the kick it doesn't have the punch. It doesn't have the excitement as well, and all the other elements are really like sounding off the mix, you know. So you definitely have to work on the low end. Yeah, there's a slight delay in the kick, right? I mean, it confused me a bit. Thanks, Iglo. still 5 minutes, so all good. That's the spirit. Just let me know if the audio is gone. I will try to react immediately and fix it. It's just one click. You know, the thing is, the track had really good idea and everything, so it's a nice track. I also like the vocal, everything together. I mean, it makes totally sense, all the certain layers, different layers you have like made here. It's a good fit, so the idea is nice, the arrangement is nice. The problem is, it's not, the energy is not coming through because of this overpowered low end, you know? So you definitely need to fix this. You can try different things, like maybe low shelf or even a low cut on the sub bass, lowering down the bass a bit. Don't forget, you always have the chance to do like parallel compression and everything to let's say squeeze the bass line a bit, and it's getting its power, or let's say volume, but it's still having dynamic and everything, and the kick it still have its punch, you know. Also, I would try to work on this kick layer, so you maybe like putting a saturator on it or something, because the excitement in the kick is missing. It's sounding very dull. If you fix this and you lower down the low end in general, so the low end frequency, you can really like push the rest of the frequency or the rest of the mix more up front, and it's getting more balanced in the end. Yeah, glue compression. The glue compression is just like gluing up kick and bass. You can also have the effect that it's like that you will get like a bit more of sub as well. But I'm always a big fan of parallel compression, you know, just to add a bit of this how could you define it, like yeah, excitement in the kick, and also warm huggy low end, you know, for the bass. Yeah, thank you, Iglo, for the feedback as well. I haven't really like checked the lead sound, to be honest, but that's a definitely point. So the step sound, I'm always saying, I mean, you have if you see tracks, 1 minute left. So if you see tracks as movies, for example, you always have like a main character, but you also have like a side character, but the main character is leading you somehow through the whole story, you know, or you're trying to see the involvement, the development of the main character and everything, and it takes over. Let's say the lead sound is taking over the position as a guard through the track. So it takes you by the hand and it leads you through the track, and this sound really needs like movement in a way, you know. It can be it can annoy people if the sound is very static, you know, and linear. So it needs kind of its own storytelling in a way, and movement and development and tension building and a release, and then that's a really, really good lead sound. But of course, it also depends on the track and everything. You can also have like certain main sounds or certain lead sounds. For example, I've also heard that, that people having like two different lead sounds, and one lead sound is taking over the first part, the second lead sound is taking over the role and the second part of the track, and then the third part of the track they're combining or and like creating a hybrid, and then working together to outfade the track and stuff like this. There are certain ways to do that. I heard a lot of good examples. I don't have that right now one, but yeah. But like I said, work on the low end. That would be definitely first thing you should do. Like fixing. I would when I produce, I'm always trying to keep the low end very let's say very quiet in a way, and then I'm trying to work around that. But everybody needs its own or her own way to produce in the end. And really, low end is a difficult topic. If you don't have a good room, or you don't have a good listening situation, low end is very hard, and high end is also. I mean, mixdown in general is very hard, but low end is very tricky. A lot of headphones, they don't have the possibility to go to fulfill the whole frequency spectrum, A few headphones are like cutting in from 50 hertz and down below. So yeah, it depends on the headphones as well. I'm always recommending to use proper preamp, and good headphones for producing, or maybe not for producing, but for the mix down for sure. Yeah. Namha, thank you very much for your track. Keep going, mate, and keep going sending stuff. Ooh, we have a good list, I think. Nice, like that. I mean, I could ask if Leo Funk is here, but I know that Leo Funk is here. Really appreciate your presence, brother. It's always a pleasure. By the way, I've wrote Steph an email. I've apologized for the mistake in the mix. I've also said everything to Arte, but they said like, okay, they will keep the stream alive now. It's not like it's not like the stream is now not performing. It's still performing, and that's what they said is, yeah. It's not making, or it's not that big problem. They words, And Steph said also, hey mate, all good. I've sent Steph the audio for confirmation, and he also said everything's fine. So yeah, we all haven't heard it. But I'm still really pissed that I haven't heard it before. Just really, like, never had this before. And that was so stupid, because the right channel, the left channel, they had really like a slight delay of 2 milliseconds or something. And I never had this before, that the right track and the left track have a delay in a record, or in a recording. Never had this before, man. So let's start with your track. This time I decided to go not with a techno track per se, but for something different, a piece of electronica to finish my live sets with as a final tada of the trip. Hope this doesn't fall out of your rules of the. Hey, mate, all kinds of music genres are welcomed. I'm a super big fan of different techno, electronic music styles. So feel free to send everything. I really love everything, or nearly everything. Um, the the stream stopped again here on, or let's say that the monitor froze. So I really have to jump always between these two pages here from the OBS to the chat and back, and it's strange. Okay. So, like I said, everything is welcomed. Also for all the others, if you have other music genre, I'm not only into techno, I'm also into house. I've also made productions in a rock. I mean, we are not here for rock music, don't get me wrong, but I've also recorded bands, metal bands and rock bands, and I've mixed and mastered rock bands and metal bands as well. So I have the ear for that. I'm a big fan of metalcore music, of new metal, of metal in general. I also like this kind of music. But for this stream, feel free to send everything from the spectrum of electronic music. Of course, to be honest, I'm not that crazy into, for example, hard style music or hardcore music. I think that would be the wrong place for it, or this is the wrong place for it. But if you have like jungle track, also house, whatever. So North Lane. North Lane? Oh, warte mal. What was North Lane? I'm stuck right now, wait. North Lane? What was North Lane? I mean, I don't know, somehow it rings a bell, but North Lane, the band. Not sure. I don't have it. I don't have them on my radar. I think maybe I know tracks, but I don't know any specific track right now. I've heard a really really good album today. I think by Fox Lane or something. This is something I really. I'm a big fan of Bring Me the Horizon, for example, as well. A huge fan. I've heard like the last album like, I don't know, maybe 100 times. Crazy good album. But yeah, also Fox Lane today, crazy. I've heard another Magnolia Park, which is more like say new metal. But yeah, I'm also big fan of the Linkin Park album stuff, or the new Linkin Park album stuff like this. No, you can still contribute. So just go on the link in bio, check the top page, or top of the page, and go on next up. Put your track in a queue, and we will listen to it. So that was a discourse to my music history. I would just have to check if it's working again. It's again not working, but no problem. So Leo, funk, Beton. Are you somehow German, or where do you know German words? That's sometimes confusing me, mate. Because you live in Australia, I think. Australia was right. But you're sometimes like writing German. Moscow State University. Ah, okay. So you're from Georgia. Live in Melbourne. Cool. But do you learn German in Moscow State University or what? Like study German or what? Interesting. But let's start with the track. Somehow I have really problems today, I think, with my stream. I don't know why, but something is going wrong. Is it because of Halloween? We will never know. Strange. Passiani is my alma mater. Yes, I learned for 4 years. Okay. Let's dive into your track. There's one frequency, I think, in the bass line which is somehow resonating, but maybe something like 80 or 90 hertz, 100 hertz, somewhere around there. Sound is still working. I hear this resonance in the yeah. I know that because I have also sometimes the problem. But the idea is nice of the track, yeah? Kick has a punch, it's not too loud. Maybe try to lower down the bass line a bit, volume wise. So I like the idea definitely. It's a nice track, for sure. Like I said, the only thing what is problematic is really like this 80 hertz frequency or 90 somewhere around there. I think it was 80, which is really resonating, and it's really like taking over the lead in the mix. So everything else is really like getting pushed back. Which is killing the vibe a bit of the track, unfortunately. In general, it's a nice idea of the track. The kick sounds also nice. It has its punch. It has its excitement. So I like it. It's not too loud, what is very good, because most of the people are always going way too loud with the kick. This is really, I would say, on point. If you fix the sub bass, it really I think you can really have a really, really nice track, and this could definitely help out in the mix. Maybe what else could you do? Let me think about it. Of course, you can always try to kill the resonance, but it's also not always the best solution, because it can follow to new problems or resonances. That's also a thing, but maybe the community has also tips. To be honest, I would just try it out. I would lower down. I think I would like try to cut the frequency a bit, not too much, maybe with dynamic. A lot of people are like just going with minus 30 dB cut in the resonance, but I think that would kill definitely the characteristic of the bass. So maybe really like, let's say, I don't know, something, I don't know how crazy or how much have you cutted the frequency? I don't know, 10 dB. It doesn't sound like 10 dB, but of course you have always to be careful with cutting frequencies, because it can kill the characteristic of the sound, and it also can really like shift also the frequency, and it can create problems, phase problems and stuff like this. So always it has to be, you always have to find like a middle solution. Proquium, maybe lowering down the volume a bit, and then trying to glue it and to let the bass get its presence more about the compression. Try it out. And low cut after 50 hertz. Yeah, maybe you have to try it out. Just maybe lowering down the volume, maybe work again on the cut, check somewhere, or check to put it somewhere else or something. Like not 80, maybe 90 hertz or 70 hertz, try to shift it and to check what happens. But I think lowering down and just compress it a bit can help out as well. Or maybe you have to, I don't know how you recorded it, but maybe you have to re-record it as well. Could also be a solution. Try it out. there are few there are few solutions you could try, but yeah, just check it. The rest is fine. I think the topic of the track, the arrangement is nice. I like the idea of the track. I like the spacey theme, you know. So in general, a good track. I think that could be a good closing. Yeah. But like I said, maybe if you can, if maybe listening to a really really clear mix can also like I think that could really push a track again. You know. The idea is nice, but in the end, the mix needs to be fixed a bit. You can hear. Yeah, if you listen on the phone, it's hard to hear. If you have headphones with a very wide spectrum, also in the low frequency range, then you will hear that. It's really yeah. It's present. Nice, Leo Funk. Keep going, mate. I like that. So Lorenzo Fasano. Here's a track I'd like to share for today. It's kind of a dub techno vibe. Oh yeah, but not really. I was super hyped, and then I was like, okay, it is kind of dub techno. You're like, yeah, nice, and then, but it's not really. Anyways, would be fun to know your thoughts. Lorenzo, where are you? Yeah, clearing the mud. Yeah, that's always problematic, man. I hate that job, to be honest. Lorenzo, you scammed me, man. Let's no, not not skipping. Back. Sorry. I skipped it because you scammed me. Bam. Can we submit more than one track? No, you can't. Unfortunately not. You have always to wait until your track was listened to, and then you can contribute another track, just to keep it fair for the others, you know. But if you want to change the track, it's also fine. You can, if it's your turn, Austin, we can switch the tracks if you want. We don't have to, but let's see. You will see what I mean. Okay, let's jump into the track. It's the monitor is frozen again. How could I fix that? Maybe I will just change it. So let's see. Maybe this helps out somehow. I don't know, but yeah. Lorenzo, you're the next one. The next 10 minutes are only for you, mate. So let's start with Lorenzo Fasano, Singularity. think the mid-range would definitely need more like high end. I don't know if you use something like some maybe saturation again, but also possible to use like an high shelf, so a shelf EQ around, I don't know, I would start somewhere around 20,000 hertz and just like give it 2 dB. I'm not sure if the kick is the problem. Maybe. So the track is pretty nice. So the idea of the track in general is really lovely. I like the theme of the track. I like the vibe. In general, it's really nice. I also like the low end. Maybe the kick is a bit too high emphasized. But the thing is, in general, the low end sounds good. The mix in general sounds good. The only thing which I would say is missing, and you know, you have really like this dubby vibe in the track, and I love it when. I think that's also very important for this kind of music. If you have this very or spheric and dubby vibe, you need this kind of excitement and the certain mid range, so the mid highs, you know. So you definitely need like something like high end sound, or like more just more clarity, you know. Like it has to feel a bit like a warm hug, you know. And now the mid range sounds a bit too dull. It definitely needs a bit, or it definitely needs a push in the high end. So maybe saturation, so to add third harmonics, or maybe like to use, I don't know, for example, something like a shelf EQ, and pushing the somewhere around 20,000 hertz. You push 2 dB or 3 dB to get. Of course, you have always to check if it what is doing this push with the mix, but you know, just to get this effect of warmth, you know, in the mid range, and then it feels really like a hug, and then the theme of the track is completing, and everything sounds very warm, and I think the theme of the track is very warm. So idea is nice, mix is also sounding okay, balanced, but the problem is, like I said, if you have these dull mid range and you push it, it can, of course, the mix can like change, or like get overbalanced in one side of the frequency range and stuff like this. So you have to fix the mix down again, and after that I could definitely give like a final feedback. But like I said, in general, the track is nice. I like it very much. So the idea behind it is very nice. I like the movement. It has its moment. It's keep building up tension in a way, in a subtle way, but I like it. It fits to the theme of the track. So good job here. Like I said, work on the mid range. That would be good. A bit of excitement. I think that would definitely do a lot in the track. So let me just check the chat. YouTube is really like going up today. I really like that. I think YouTube is definitely the better platform. Also, the chat is really more active. Also, you don't have the problem in YouTube that you always have this, I don't know, this and that is watching, this and that is watching, a new person is coming online, a new person is watching, whatever, you know. It's just chat. For me, it's really like I can oversee something from time to time on Instagram. Nice. Is it lagging? Or what was that? Was it chat? There. So nice. Okay, not here. Yeah, I think it is a loading emoji. I was super confused. Okay, I checked the chat, all good. So Lorenzo, nice track. I like the idea behind the track, everything. So thumbs up. Keep going. Work on the on the mix down. And yeah, definitely a good track, high potential. Work on the mix down, and I think you will have a good end result. You can also help me out today. I have sometimes the feeling that I don't hear so good because of the, let's say, outfade of the flu, but I think I still hear enough. But of course, it's very, you're very welcome to give also feedback for things I don't hear, you know? So if you hear something I don't hear, just let me know in the chat. But the chat is very active today on YouTube, especially, so I like that. Speed here. Finally. I think that it's the third time or something you're contributing, and all the three times, or the last 2 times, we had to say, okay, sorry, it's too late. But today, you're here, your track is here, we have enough time, so perfect, mate. Speed tier. You've wrote down something finally, yeah. You've wrote something: minimal, psychedelic, techno, raw, and hypnotic. Okay. I would say let's dive into the track with 10 minutes to go, and yeah. It's the day. Today's the day. think the sub bass is a bit too loud. What the hell? Okay. First of all, I think the bass is too loud. I would really lower down the volume a bit. I don't know. At the beginning, I was thinking, okay, the kick sounds okay, but at the end of the track, it sounds a bit, I don't know, strange. I can't explain it. Give me a second. Have you a filter on something on the kick? Let me check the chat real quick. I bring that kick a bit more the mix, more kick. I think that the sub is too much. No, yeah, I think the sub is really too much. I would change that. I would lower down the sub definitely. I would lower down the. I think it's the sub bass. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's the sub bass which is loud. So maybe this one I would lower it down, or general. the lower frequency instruments. The kick is somehow not getting its present. It's getting eaten up by the low end, by the rest of or the other layers. I think the story is somehow, it's nice in a way, but there's something missing. I'm not sure what, to be honest. Maybe something like I don't know. Or let's stay to the mixdown stuff right now. So I would, somehow the kick sounds like filtered or something. I don't know. Somehow the there is like high end in the kick, but it's still not, but also not. I don't know if you get me, but it's totally strange. It's this bass right here. This one. I think this one is too loud. Somehow this kick is sounding strange. I don't know. The kick is fine somehow, but 10 minutes are over. But let's just finish this in a way. So I think also what I think is the mid range is very loud in a way compared to the rest. Maybe it's a bit too loud. I don't know how the balance in your mix is, but it sounds very loud, kind of too powerful. You have always to imagine I will, if I do the mastering, I will get it, and I will. So I also have to compress everything in the mastering, and the sound is gone. Yeah, I'm sorry, but give me a sec. I'm not listening to the track. I'm just skipping through. Here, first of all, because of the sub, I meant this one. A bit too loud. The kick sounds very weird somehow. I also love the vibe of the track. It's not the vibe. It's somehow, I don't know, something is like, I can't even explain what is missing in a way. Maybe it's also just because it's too loud, the mid-range. It's also mix-wise, you know? So if the mix would really get fixed in a way, it can sound better. So I think what you have to check is the kick in a way. It somehow feels... I don't want to say it sounds dull, but I don't know. It feels like it. In a way, like it has punch in a way, but still somehow this high frequencies are missing. So maybe also saturation is a thing. Try it out, but maybe it adds too much punch. I'm not, but maybe you have to check it out. In general, the rest is. So the idea is fine. I like somehow the idea of the track, but like I said, somehow something is not. It's somehow not transported to me in a way. I'm not sure why, but maybe you have to check the rest of the low end, fix the mix down on the low end, the kick, maybe to lower down the mids a bit. Because like I said, when I'm doing mastering, for example, I will squeeze it in a way, you know, anyways. So everything is getting louder in the end. So if you have elements which are too loud in the mix, they will get even louder in the mastering, you know. So you have to really be careful with loudness in mixdowns. Of course, you need loudness in a way, but not too much. Balanced mix is the thing in the end. Yeah, subs. No worries, mate. It's always subs is a very common problem. So no worries about that, mate. Yeah, I would really I would love to listen to the track if you have finished or like fixed the mix down a bit, and to hear the result after that. Maybe it changed somehow the feeling for the track, you know. Internet is lagging. Internet is lagging. Now Instagram is working in a way, so I don't have problems on Instagram anymore. So that's good. Iglo. Took more layering and melodies. Not sure, to be honest. Like I said, maybe you have to fix. What's my name? Almedin. Mostly, for the most people, a bit difficult, but I'm not sure if I have it in my. Isn't it in my profile? Oh, we got this, bro. All good. I would type it in the chat because somebody asked how my name is. It's like this. So if you want to write me a message, that's my name. Iglo. Let's see what we got here, bro. Ten minutes from now. Ali Begovic, right. The correlation between kick and bass is nice, but maybe a bit too loud. So maybe the group is a bit too loud. I'm not sure if you're having a sub like low end group. But let's listen to the rest of the mix. Maybe it fixes. Ooh, the heads are way too loud. In a way. Sounding harsh. I'm playing the closing at Fold. I'm not sure, to be honest, when. I think it was somewhere around 6 or something till 8. Would have to check it. blue, but the theme is very lovely. Ah, the heads are hurting in the ears, man, but it's okay. The build-up is very nice so far. So please don't disappoint me in the second part, because until now the track is very nice. The idea is nice, very subtle, like build-up, but I like that. Sorry, the audio. Again, I know. So far, very nice track. So the build-up is very nice. I also like the instruments. I like the layers. So nice. I'm very curious about the second part of the track. So far, so good. Every time when these heads are coming in, I'm like, ugh. Oh, I like the second, like, piano in the back. Very subtle, like, but there it's adding so much. Just one thing. I think if you would open up the cutoff in the synth a bit more, in this. Or maybe make the synth a bit louder, I think that would really give like this extra push. I also like the SFX sounds, or the processing, the effects on the certain layers. To be honest, it's a solid track. And this track, it really has a big potential for a hit, you know? So I think the only thing you really have to check is really the low end, the high end. The heads are very harsh. Then a bit maybe the low end. I'm not sure. Somehow it works in the total mix. Would need to listen to the track in the studio to make like a final or to make or to give a final statement about that. But this is a very nice track. So also I like the idea. I like the build up in the track and everything. So yeah. The audio was gone. Sorry. I'm talking about the track. I think it was somewhere around here, right? Just to give you the rest of the track. Really, there's not much missing, you know. I mean, really, maybe a few adjustments. In general, really nice idea. 9 minutes is always difficult. I get it why you have made it over 9 minutes long, but 9 minutes is always difficult. Especially when you want to press it on vinyl, you know. There's like everything over 12 minutes on a vinyl, you know. The sound quality is getting more worse. So if you want to have the best audio quality on a vinyl, 12 minutes is the best length. So the track is already 9 minutes long, so there is not much room for a second track, you know. That's the thing. Yeah, but in general, nice idea. I also like the vocal, to be honest. I'm not. I think it's a fit in the track. It fits to the vibe of the track and everything. Reminded me somehow of here, how it's called. Not Massive Attack. I forgot it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, really nice. I really like it. Yeah, we'll probably be shared with an ambient track. Yeah, something for example like this. Yeah. Nice. Good work. I think this could be, if you fix a few things here and there, it can be a hit. In a way, you know. Nice. Thumbs up, mate. Like it very much. So just let me check the time. So because we had so much issues, I will go till 10 today. Again. I will do till 10 today, so maybe we'll have the chance to listen to all the contributions, but let's see. Counting Sheep, I think you are here, right? You are on Instagram, right? I think I saw you on Instagram. Yeah, great job. Sorry. Yeah, great job by Igloo. Keep going, mate. I think very talented guy, and still there's still potential for more. I feel that. So yeah, keep going, mate. So far so good. We definitely have room for more, but I can imagine that there will come more. Something kind of warm-up records inspired, I guess. Hope you enjoy, and okay, let's listen to it. I was I was confused because I've read like warm up. I was like, okay, there's coming a warm up track now, but warm up records. I was like, that's not warm up. Yo, Leo Funk, have a good one, mate. Have a good rest. We will hear each other hopefully next week, mate. Yeah, you can. That's also no, definitely not warm up. That's always possible. You can always check the recordings afterwards on YouTube. So for the people, especially for the people who are watching from Instagram, you can also join from Instagram, from YouTube, and you can rewatch all these sessions on YouTube. Because I'm not deleting anything. So if you want to rewatch it, feel free to check it on my YouTube channel. Let's start with the track. Let's start with the warm up records inspired track. Thank you very much. No audio. How can I fix this shit? Why is this always changing? Let me check something real quick. Maybe I can change it to this. Maybe it works. Let me see. Bye, Leo Funk. See you next week. I don't know what the problem today is, really. Bit too loud. I really had to lower down the volume. I don't know if it's the lead sound, you know, this, but it's so loud, all the other elements are getting pushed in the back of the mix. It's way too loud. I really can't hear the rest of the track properly because of the loudness. Now I can hear the rest, you know? I just have to stop right now. The problem is, I really can't give a proper a proper feedback because I really can't hear shit in the track. The sound is so loud. I really don't hear the rest of the mix. It's really like like the sound is really like ducking everything else in the track that I don't hear shit. I'm so sorry. I would really love to listen to the track, but I can't. And I really can't give you any proper feedback because I really don't hear anything. So if you're fine with it, fix the loudness of the sound. Really like try to lower it down. And I mean, you recognize it. You can't hear anything else in the mix. Even the kick is really gone. So crazy. I'm so sorry, man. I think okay. I think you could really have a good track here, but I can't hear it properly. So I'm sorry. Yeah, Prowler. Counting sheep, just make like a rearrangement, or not a rearrangement, just rearrange the mix down. Try to lower the volume, and maybe we can get the chance to check it properly. Yeah. Prowler, hey my friend. Still here, gone. I mean, it's already late. I mean, here it's late. For Leo Funk, it was early. For Austin, it's midday. What do you have now? Like in like 2 o'clock or something? Is it 2 o'clock? No. What did we have? Is it 1 o'clock? What do you have now? I'm here, just quiet. That's good, mate. I'm working. Yeah, I know this. Working. I mean, that's also working, right? You're working on your like mix down skills, listening to other people's tracks. You're working on your idea skills, giving feedback. That's also work. Fair enough. So hopefully this works this time. Yeah, it is. So, Insula Limiter. 10 minutes. Yeah, working on feedback. That's very important. You're giving back something to the community, you know? That's important. No audio. Dios mío. I really don't get it today. We never had these problems before. I'm super confused. And it's again gone. That's strange. I don't even know what's the problem. That's so strange. Again. I'm not touching anything. I don't touch anything. It's really like, I don't know why that is and where this comes from, to be honest. Maybe if I'm not active on this like window. Somehow somehow the story on this track is missing, you know? I don't know if the intention behind the track is to layer it. So to have it like a layered track for other tracks. But the story in the track is missing in a way. You know, you have like this lead sound in a way, but the lead sound is just like, it doesn't have a storytelling, you know, it's just like coming and going, the kind of. So you definitely need a bit more storytelling in the track if you want to have it as a standalone track, you know, and not as a layer. You get me? That, you know. So if I would play this track in a club, the people would really like, maybe you would lose the people on the dance floor because it's very repetitive, and you would need a second layer to keep the attention of the dance floor, you know? So the sounds are, I mean, in the end, it's a matter of taste, you know. But for me personally, it's way too minimalistic, too reduced. It definitely, that's also a thing. So even these, let's say, tracks which you want to use for layering and stuff like this, they also need kind of tension building and release and like storytelling in a way, you know. They also need like a certain story, you know. This is the DJ's work, not the producer job. Nah, I wouldn't. So I wouldn't say that is the right way. In the end, it's, you know, Totally, everybody can do what they want, you know? I'm just talking about myself. I know there are people like, for example, Oscar Mulero or Devious One. They're playing very minimalistic and layering stuff and stuff, or Marron, for example, as well. So they are like building stories with layering different tracks. It's possible, you know? It's in the end, it is possible. Me, I'm the opinion that the track itself needs kind of movement and the storytelling. But yeah, it's just my opinion. It's my personal opinion. I mean, I'm one of, I don't know how many DJs we have on Earth, but I I I like both ways. You know, for me, it's for me personally just a bit too minimalistic. You know, that's fine for others. I'm totally fine with that. With people who are producing music like this, I'm just not a fan of it. You know, I always need that kind of tension building in a track, because you can also tell a story like this, that you take several tracks which are telling a story, you know, and create a red line through the whole set. This can also move people, and of course it also moved people, you know. So I don't know, F Demin, for example, he's working like this. GGFM, uh whoever, you know, like there are a lot of people who are DJing like this, and they're telling stories. Yeah, and also I think if you, I think you could definitely play a bit more with the lead sound as well. So you can like create more, or you can like yeah, create more attention with the lead sound, definitely. And it can also work, it can also work as a layer track if it's planned to be a layer track. That's totally fine, like I said. But maybe also that this kind of minimalistic track could still have its own movement, you know. So if you layer it, I mean, you could set like a loop, you know, and keep the track in a loop and repeating it. But I define myself a loop. I mean, I also like played DJ sets by layering. My God, certain tracks, 2 or 3 tracks at the same time, you know. But also the layer had also to have a bit of movement and development, you know. So if you want to create like as a DJ a story with a track, the track itself needs also movement. So, you know, that's my 2 cents for to this topic. But I mean, probably you are doing good stuff. I mean, we had some good tracks uh, in the past editions. You're doing a good job. Also sound wise, so mix down wise, it sounds okay. You know, it's always uh, one of the better mix. So one of the better results here in the round. So keep going, mate. Uh, keep working, keep doing. Yeah, okay, inspiring. But the thing is with architectural RB, especially RB is somebody for me personally who knows, he's that kind of artist and producer who knows how to produce a track which you can really use as a layer, you know. But still, I can play these tracks standalone, you know, because the track itself, if you put it in the right spot in the right moment, it totally works, you know. It totally works standalone. But of course, you can also add it as a layer. You know, that's the thing. RB knows exactly how to do that. Psych, from time to time, not always, are sometimes also very minimalistic, sometimes a bit too minimalistic. But I'm also a big Psych fan. I have a lot of Psych records, you know, architectural as well. So movement is the key, and that in every track. If it's a layer track, if it's just a standalone track, whatever, you don't have to put hi-hats and stuff like this or percussions or whatever. You can keep that track super minimalistic, but add just maybe a few subtle details, and that's it. You're welcome. Always welcome. Let me check the clock. Okay, we have 10 minutes left. Or let's say it's not 10 minutes, but it's 7 minutes. We have time for a last track, so we will listen to Local Analyst track. Just check if everything works here again, or if something... No, it's again like it broke down. So, Austin, my friend. You're working, right? Now you have to work simultaneously, or you just quit for 10 minutes your work and listen to my feedback. Working hard, yeah. And restart, because shitty stream broke down again. That's harder than usual, right? The most driven one. Okay. No sound, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I think mixdown wise, it sounds pretty good so far. Um, I also like the idea of the track. The only thing which is like, yeah, in general, I like your style. So I also like the idea of the track. I like this very creepy, horror-ish vibe in a bit. The only thing I think the lead sound is somehow there's this sound which is like going through the whole track. The sound has its movement in a way, so it is this kind of lead sound which is taking you by the hand and like leading you through the track. But somehow it's kind of it's taking over a very present role. It is the main role, so it is the lead sound, and it has to take kind of the leading, or it has to be present in a way, but also this lead sound sometimes needs a bit of off times where you don't have to like skip it completely, or to cut it down completely, whatever, but maybe to move it in the back to give the other elements a bit more room and space to act and to come out and to present themselves. But then the lead sound is taking over the main role again, and the lead sound is really like very static in a way. There is movement slightly, but not like very much. You don't have to put that much movement as well. It also can be very subtle, but somehow it's not happening in this track. So it's very straight. Now it's getting a bit slightly in the back, and now it's going, it's kind of fading out here. But in the first part of the track and also in the second part, it's very static and very linear, So maybe a bit of, I don't know, maybe use a filter. Like I don't know, like a high pass filter, and work, or a low pass filter, and add some modulation or something, some automations, or some automations on the cutoff or whatever, just to get like a bit of, yeah, but just, it doesn't have to be that much, just have to be very subtle. I think that could add a lot of excitement in the track as well. So to keep the listener to the track, and you can build up even more tension in the track and control the energy better of the track. In general, a nice idea. So also, like I said, sound design wise, sounds fine for me. So yeah, just maybe work on the lead sound a bit. Subtle changes can change a lot. Thank you very much for contributing again, man. Always a pleasure. Barniam, man, you're very, very active on the chat. I've said I will just do till 10. And we have 5 minutes past 10. I would love to put it into the next week, if it's fine for you, because we have also 10 o'clock, and I'm streaming for 2 hours right now. I think so. Yeah, nearly 3 hours. Holy shit. Crazy. Easy. Okay, then let's put it into the next week, next Friday. I will always put the link for the feedback sessions a day before, so check the link in bio always, and as soon as you see the link, submit your contribution. And even if you're not there at the beginning of the live stream, I can skip your track, or take over, or put another one on the top, so we just put your ones on the second spot every time if you're not there, and as soon as you join the stream, we can listen to the track. That's also a possibility to do that. But yeah, for today, that's it. I'm really glad, and I really appreciate it from week to week. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's really not. I think I have really to thank you for every week, because it's something special that people are coming from week to week, watching the stream, being active on the chat, and contributing their tracks. I'm really grateful and glad that people are doing this. So thank you very much. And I hope to see you all again also next week for the next session. So thank you from my side. Really a heartfelt thank you. The contributions today have been nice as always. It's always a pleasure to have a chat with you, and to also receive your feedback on these tracks, and to see such an active chat, and yeah, very, very lovely. That's it for this week, or for today. Hopefully on Monday back on track with Music Monday. I think I've nearly sorted out all the releases from October, so maybe we can make like an October session, listening to all the great releases from October. There have been plenty of good tracks from October. And yeah, maybe finally to do tracks of the month again after a break because of all the stuff which is happening because of stone techno and stuff like this. A lot of preparations are going on, but stay tuned. Yeah. Until then, thank you very much for tuning in. For all the people who are in Basel, I can recommend you to go to the Elysia Basel. Today is the Third Room showcase there. Very nice lineup with DJ Nobu, Bestihira, Alarico, Ahmed is playing, and there's a local DJ, female DJ playing. I really just forgot her name. I'm very sorry. I think something like K012 or something. But anyways, Elysia Basel, if you are up to, and if you're somewhere around Basel, we are in Fold, London, in November 15th, I think it was. We will come to a lot of other clubs. I think it's not announced yet, but we will definitely be on tour. Also Netherlands, just saying. My next stop is Fold. I think after that there's something coming again in Netherlands. It's not it's confirmed, but I can't say it. But yeah, that's also coming. I would really appreciate if you join us there, if I see some familiar faces there. And yeah, thank you very much for your time. Enough talking for today. I wish you a wonderful night. Stay positive, stay healthy, and see you all next week for the next Music Monday and Feedback Friday. So have a nice one. Bye bye.